Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Letters of Swami Vivekananda. Arise, awake, onward. I only tell you this, that whoever reads this letter will imbibe my spirit. Have faith. Onward, Swami Vivekananda. Letter number 137. Written to Mrs. Ole Bull from Wimbledon on 8th October 1896. Dear Mrs. Bull, I met in Germany Professor Deussen. I was his guest at Kiel, and we travelled together to London and had some very pleasant meetings here. Although I am in full sympathy with the various branches of religious and social work, I find that specification of work is absolutely necessary. Our special branch is to preach Vedanta. Helping in other work should be subservient to that one ideal. I hope you will inculcate this in the mind of Saradananda very strongly. Did you read Max Muller's article on Ramakrishna? Things are working very favorably here in England. The work is not only popular but appreciated. Yours affectionately, Vivekananda. Letter number 138. Written from London on 28th October 1896. On the eve of the lecture tour of Dr. Barrows in India at the end of 1896, Swami Vivekananda, in a letter to the Indian Mirror, Calcutta, introduced the distinguished visitor to his countrymen and advised them to give him a fitting reception. He wrote among other things as follows. Dr. Barrows was the ablest lieutenant Mr. C. Boney could have selected to carry out successfully his great plan of the congresses at the World's Fair, and it is now a matter of history how one of these congresses scored a unique distinction under the leadership of Dr. Barrows. It was the great courage, untiring industry, unruffled patience, and never-failing courtesy of Dr. Barrows that made the Parliament a great success. India, its people, and the thoughts have been brought more prominently before the world than ever before by that wonderful gathering at Chicago, and that national benefit we certainly owe to Dr. Barrows more than to any other man at the meeting. Moreover, he comes to us in the sacred name of religion, in the name of one of the great teachers of mankind, and I am sure his exposition of the system of the Prophet of Nazareth would be extremely liberal and elevating. The Christ power this man intends to bring to India is not that of the intolerant, dominant superior with heart full of contempt for everything else but its own self, but that of a brother who craves for a brother's place as a co-worker of the various powers already working in India. Above all, we must remember that gratitude and hospitality are the peculiar characteristics of Indian humanity. And as such, I would beg my countrymen to behave in such a manner that this stranger from the other side of the globe may find that in the midst of all our misery, our poverty and degradation, the heart beats as warm as of yore when the wealth of Ind was the proverb of nations and India was the land of the Aryas. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.